I grew up on the west side of Windsor for the first several years of my life, and it was idyllic. My mom and my dad gave us wings to fly, and so ever since I was a little girl, I never thought anything was impossible. And so as I take on different chapters, different roles in my life, I've never put a lid on what was possible, and just never been afraid to try something that was outside of the box. I first started my professional career in radio as probably the world's worst overnight disc jockey, and then moved into the newsroom where I found my passion, and that's telling stories. So the storytelling aspect of working in radio, I now use that to tell stories on a global scale to a global audience about things that not only change but save lives in many different ways. And that's the power of being able to understand and harness a good story, that it engages people in a very unique and profound and compelling kind of way. It was the mid-90s. I had just moved back to Windsor, and I wanted to start a company that was full of integrity and doing the best for our community. And our mission statement has always said that we wanted to not only profit ourselves, but profit our community. And I'm really proud that that's been a mandate for Media Street, because over the 27 plus years now that we've been in business, we've given countless amounts of service to so many different people that we've been able to connect with, and so many different organizations that have just become dear friends. And that's what being in our community is all about, is participating, helping, making sure that everybody's lifted up, raising the water line so all boats float higher. In the late 90s, I was asked to join a Rotary Club, and I jumped in with both feet. I walked through the door of the club I belonged to, Windsor Roseland, and I just looked around and I saw people that I respected, some that I knew, some that I didn't know personally, and within minutes I just felt like I had found a home. And once I had something meaningful to do, once I was engaged in it, I was hooked. And consequently, I went on to become a club president, and then I served as a district governor for this area. And it just kept opening up different opportunities. And I was able to help rebrand the organization more than a decade ago. And it was such a privilege to be able to have that experience and to use the skill set that I was able to bring to the table to help the organization shine in a more broad way across the globe. And I went on to serve on our international board, became our vice president, and then a few years later I decided to throw my hat into the ring for president. And I'm incredibly proud to serve as our first female president in the organization's 117 years. And it has been an honor, but the opportunity to open a different kind of dialogue. Our strength as an organization is that we bring diversity to the forefront, and that we are not looking at things through one lens, that we look at it through a kaleidoscope of different, whether it's age, gender, culture, sexual orientation, anything. We bring all of this together. It allows us to solve the world's most pressing challenges in ways that other organizations, even government, can't. And so I'm incredibly proud to be able to serve at this point in time to help tell our stories to the world, and to help the organization grow and become the organization that shines most brightly. I know that I couldn't do what I do without my family. Sometimes I'm split in a lot of different directions, but I'm only able to do that because of them, and because of the unconditional love and support and kindness and everything that they give to me and to each other. I'm so blessed to be married to a man who is so comfortable in his skin and has taken 2 years away from his medical practice to come with me to share in this journey together. And it is a shared journey. This is not a one-person lift. This is definitely something that we are doing together. And I think of my siblings, my brothers, my parents. They're just the most special people in the world. And for me, my core family is integral to being able to get out of bed, being able to breathe. That's the people who I count on every single day. And even if I'm in another part of the world, I know they're there. Receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award feels a little strange when I feel like I still have a whole lifetime of things that I want to accomplish. And that being said, This is not an individual achievement. This is the achievement of everyone who I have shared every step of getting here with my family, with my colleagues at Media Street, with my Rotary family, all of the people who I have spent time together every day trying to, just do the best that we can and make our community better, to make our families better, to make our world better. We've all worked on that together, and so maybe I'm representing a bigger collective of people, but people who are going to just continue to do good work, and that's, I think, who I love sharing my life with, people who are just dedicated to getting up every day knowing that we can make a difference, and what a difference we make.